On November 20th, 2024, at around 1 p.m., deputies initiated a traffic stop on a red Chevy pickup driven by 60-year-old wanted suspect Jeffrey Henry. Henry refused to exit, threatened to damage a patrol vehicle, and placed the truck into gear. A deputy stabbed the back left tire with a knife in an attempt to disable it. Despite the damaged tire, Henry fled, leading deputies on a slow-speed pursuit through Paw Paw. What began as a routine stop exploded into chaos as a fugitive fled on a slashed tire through village streets.
Michigan. Turning on the 39. Turning north on the 39.
Henry attempted to reach his residence during the pursuit, weaving through side streets to evade capture. Out of concern for public safety, Sheriff Daniel Abbott maneuvered in front of Henry's vehicle. Abbott blocked Henry's path, bringing the pursuit to a definitive end. Deputies immediately surrounded the vehicle and took Henry into custody. With his home in sight but the sheriff blocking his path, Henry's escape vanished in an instant.
Felony stop.
Copy, felony stop, 1312.
Henry, who was currently out on bond for separate charges, was taken into custody without further incident at the scene. He is currently lodged at the Van Buren County Jail, facing multiple charges, including flee and elude, and outstanding warrants. Additional charges are pending as prosecutors review the incident and his extensive criminal history. The slow-speed chase through Paw Paw added new felony charges to a record that continues to grow. Already out on bond and now facing fresh charges. On October 3, 2024, a deputy observed a Nissan 350Z in Rochester with no license plates. The vehicle fled through a gas station and neighborhood, initiating a pursuit. The suspect drove down Highway 12 at 130 miles per hour before spinning out on Sargent Road. When the driver attempted to flee again, the deputy pinned the car, disabling it and ending the chase. What began as a traffic stop turned into a 130 miles per hour nightmare, ending with metal crunching metal on a remote road.
Show me your hands! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Show me your hands! Why? Put your hands up!
When ordered to show his hands, the driver responded, "Why?" before fleeing on foot into nearby woods. K9 Ego and his handler tracked the suspect to a heavily wooded area. Despite multiple warnings, the driver refused to surrender until K9 Ego made contact. He was medically cleared and booked for eluding and driving on a suspended license. Had he simply pulled over, he'd have a court date. Instead, he ran, and K9 Ego made sure he couldn't run far. On October 8, 2024, during Operation Lone Star, Texas Department of Public Safety Aircraft Operations Division observed a Dodge Charger drop off two illegal immigrants at a Love's Travel Stop parking lot in Donna. Pilots maintained a visual of the subjects who attempted to conceal themselves within parked commercial trucks. The aircraft directed ground units to the scene as the suspects disappeared between the big rigs. From high above, the eyes in the sky watched every move. Unbeknownst to the smugglers, their operation was already compromised.
Left turn on Ivy, left turn on Ivy. Left turn on Ivy.
West on.
South on 12, south on 12, back towards it.
There it is, signal 4. Nope.
Coming on to Lagoria.
A DPS trooper located the Dodge Charger, which the driver evaded at a high rate of speed. Troopers executed 2 PIT to bring the fleeing vehicle to a stop. The driver, identified as Juan Xavier Rodriguez from Mission and a Valuco gang member, immediately fled on foot after the crash. Troopers, along with Florida Highway Patrol troopers, quickly gave chase. Despite 2 PIT maneuvers and a desperate run, there would be no escape for the gang member who thought he could outrun the law.
Northbound Road, Longoria from 83.
183. Okay, you take a look. There's
183.
right now.
We got a pit. Black and white. Driver running.
Victor 20, go ahead.
Southbound and.
You better stop! You better stop! Get down on the ground! Okay? Put your hands behind your back! Get your hands behind your back!
Okay.
Get your hands behind your back!
Stop resisting.
Rodriguez was arrested for smuggling of persons and evading arrest. He was found to have an active federal probation violation warrant for smuggling of aliens from a previous offense. Troopers referred the 2 illegal immigrants to the U.S. Border Patrol for processing. The Valuco gang member now faces serious federal charges. Already on probation for smuggling, Rodriguez now finds himself back in handcuffs, this time with no bond and nowhere to hide.
Get a car.
On Thursday, May 8, 2025, Chicago police officers responded to a person with a gun call in the 13,400 block of South Baltimore Avenue for a suspect wanted for aggravated battery, later identified as 50-year-old Joseph Navarro. Officers arrived and observed Navarro entering a vehicle in the area. Before officers could make contact, Navarro fled from the scene, initiating a pursuit that would cross state lines. What began as a routine call for a man with a gun quickly escalated into a high-stakes chase with a wanted fugitive behind the wheel.
Open the car. Open the car.
Keep your hands up! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Emergency Charlie Union 60550. Please, officer.
Navarro fled from the area and crashed his vehicle at the intersection of Dearborn and Gosselin Street in Hammond, Indiana. Officers arrived at the crash location to apprehend the suspect. At that time, Navarro fired upon the responding officers, who returned fire, striking him multiple times. The exchange of gunfire brought the violent confrontation to a sudden and deadly end. In a flash of gunfire on an Indiana street, the chase ended not with handcuffs, but with a suspect who chose to shoot his way out and lost.
33.
433, you just entered Indiana.
33, are you still pursuing the vehicle?
10-4.
Available Sergeant of 4.
433, he just wrecked on Dearborn.
433.
433, he just wrecked on Dearborn. Let me see your fucking head!
433 just wrecked on Dearborn. I'll give him 433. Okay, sir. 433 said he wrecked on Dearborn. He was last seen going down Brainerd.
433, 10-1, shots fired! Let me see your hands! Let me see.
Navarro was transported to St. Catherine Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased from his injuries. The 2 officers involved were taken to a hospital for observation and were reported to be in good condition. No other injuries were reported, and a gun was recovered at the scene by investigators. The incident remains under investigation by authorities. For the officers, the night ended in a hospital room instead of a patrol car, but they will recover, while a wanted man's violent choices left him with no second chances. On August 1, 2024, Meridian Police responded to a fight near South Eagle Road where 24-year-old Jeremiah Bainbridge was punching into a car during an altercation. Officers located his white Toyota RAV4 and attempted a stop, but he fled, prompting a pursuit that was eventually discontinued. Bainbridge continued driving recklessly, running 2 stop signs at 60 miles per hour. What started as a domestic dispute spiraled into a reckless flight through 2 cities. Deputies located the RAV4 in Kuna at 6:36 p.m., but Bainbridge fled again. During the chase, the victim vanished from the scene, raising fears she had re-entered his vehicle. Bainbridge called 911, admitted he was armed with a Glock 19, and refused 23 requests to stop. Sergeant Michael Geisel executed a pit maneuver on the I-84 on-ramp, disabling the vehicle. With a hostage feared inside, a PIT maneuver finally stopped his rampage.
Hit on non-ramp.
He's going. Successful hit.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Hands! Get out of the car!
Back up!
Get out of the car! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Let go of the gun!
Bainbridge exited holding a firearm, and 3 deputies fired, striking him. He was hospitalized in critical condition and later booked into Ada County Jail. He pled guilty to domestic battery and fleeing and eluding. Rounds ricocheted into Roaring Springs Water Park and struck a passing vehicle, but no injuries were reported. Deputies were cleared of any criminal acts. Bainbridge survived his wounds, but not his charges. Now he faces the consequences behind bars. On October 2, 2024, Arkansas State Police assisted Texarkana Police in pursuing a stolen vehicle near Garland and Jefferson Avenues. The suspect fled north on Jefferson before turning east onto Interstate 30, reaching speeds of approximately 95 miles per hour. Near the I-30/I-49 interchange, the suspect attempted to pass a vehicle in the median and lost control. The vehicle overturned in the median, coming to rest on its top and ending the pursuit. What began as a stolen car chase ended in a twisted wreck, with the suspect left hanging upside down in the median.
Passing the left inside shoulder. They're about to wreck out right here. Looks like, yep, they're wrecking out in the median. Roll over.
Troopers arrested the driver, a 17-year-old from Texarkana, at the scene of the crash. He was transported to Christus St. Michael Healthcare for treatment before being released into custody. Following his medical clearance, the suspect was transported to a juvenile detention center in Pine Bluff. His short-lived freedom came crashing down along with the stolen vehicle he was driving. On October 24, 2024, Arkansas State Troopers pursued a Ford F-150 fleeing south on Highway 71 at high speeds. The suspect weaved through traffic as troopers coordinated their positions. Troopers executed a precision immobilization technique, PIT maneuver, striking the F-150 and causing it to overturn multiple times before coming to rest in the roadway. The chase ended with the fleeing truck tumbling through the air in a violent but necessary stop.
Hey! What shit?
TBI
PBR, roll over 1016. Hey.
Hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Hands! Show me your fucking hands! Now! On the ground! On it! On it! Get out! On the ground! Get the fuck out of the window! You got him? Hey, go!
Troopers extracted the male driver from the overturned truck after a brief struggle. A female passenger was also found inside and removed without incident. The driver claimed, "I didn't do anything," as he was handcuffed. Both occupants were taken into custody. Despite his protests, the driver now faces the consequences of a chase that left his truck on its roof. On April 14, 2024, at approximately 3 p.m., a Harris County Sheriff's Office sergeant observed a vehicle with an expired registration and broken taillight on FM 1960 Road West. During the traffic stop, the driver, 41-year-old Patrick Hurst, was found to have outstanding warrants. When ordered to exit, Hurst refused, leading to a standoff with responding deputies. A routine traffic stop for a broken taillight quickly turned into a tense standoff with a wanted fugitive inside.
This is the last chance to come out, Patrick. You've got a felony warrant for your arrest, a bunch of other warrants. Oh, there you go. Oh, spun out. Watch out. Yeah, see him. Watch. Whoa. Hey, hold the bar. Cover me. Cover.
Hurst fled the scene, initiating a vehicle pursuit. Deputies executed a precision immobilization technique, PIT maneuver, disabling his vehicle and ending the chase. Hurst then exited and fled on foot, producing a pistol and firing several shots at deputies. The sergeant and 3 deputies returned fire, striking Hurst multiple times. The PIT maneuver stopped his car, but it couldn't stop the gunfire that erupted moments later. Hurst was pronounced deceased at the scene. Deputies recovered a loaded .25 caliber pistol next to his body. An uninvolved bystander was shot during the exchange of gunfire and transported to a hospital where she survived her injuries. The incident remains under investigation. A wanted man's desperate choice to fire on deputies cost him his life and left an innocent woman caught in the crossfire.